All right, we're outside of a Northwest Aubrey Heights home today. It's in a really sweet location. That is Northwest Aubrey Road. At the end of the street here, which is probably the equivalent of about 2 blocks, is the river and Northwest First Street. So just a really nice neighborhood with beautiful homes, super close to anything that you'd really like to see and do in Bend. But we just kind of have, the worst house on the street, which is something I'm all about improving. So this lot is huge. That is one of the biggest assets of this property. It's 0.28 acres. Part of this driveway here encompasses what is part of this property. Looks like there's even like a little walking path over there. All of this fencing is part of this property as well. You can see the electrical service overhead. It's just kind of funky, and someone who has creativity, a brain that is good at spatial manipulation would be really good for this property as far as an awesome fix and flip property. The exterior siding is a cement board siding for the most part, until you start seeing the vertical slats. Then you're more into the T111. The roof is in pretty darn good looking shape. Gutters are in good shape. So exterior in general, besides the color being ugly and some of these windows still being aluminum, but actually they're nice, actually in good shape aluminum windows for the exterior. We've got this big retaining wall in front of the house, and it's kind of a reverse living type situation. You have a large 2-car garage, and then on the back side of the house, as you'll see, there is a detached garage as well. So let's get back there. So I just kind of took a shortcut through the inside of the house, and you can see we were over in that alleyway before, in this nice big privacy fence here. So a ton of parking at this place in general. Again, we're just kind of getting the full spectrum view of this big lot. It's a big driveway back here and a detached outbuilding here that is not currently open. So I was able to open the right side of this garage, which this is dirt floor in here, which is something to look at. Lots and lots of room for parking. As you can see, the rear of the house has a little overhang. It's kind of a blank slate and a lot of opportunity to develop this into something pretty nice. Just behind this big outbuilding right now, you can kind of see it looks like they stopped painting it back here. And then of course we're seeing the roof line of the main house here. And then I think it's always just interesting to peek into nicer homes' backyards and see what they've got going on with similar land space. But let's start our indoor tour. So we're back out front for some perspective in terms of where we are entering, which is this area here that kind of feels like it used to be part of the garage. The living space in this house is 2366 square feet in total, and 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. This enters into this attached 2-car garage. We've got some automatic garage door openers in here and a ton of green storage cabinets. I can't imagine what somebody needed all this cabinetry for, but there's a lot of it in case you need it. We see a lot of this electric heat in here, but there is a fully new HVAC system in this house. So this room is kind of cool. Just big vaulted ceiling room. I could really see this just being opened up into the rest of the house as the greatest benefit for a pretty major reno. But this is currently what is considered a half bath. Nope, just kidding. This is a full bath. We actually have a shower in here. Who knew? So let's keep count as we're moving on. All right, so we move from what feels like a cement slab in here to also a cement slab, but there's just a little step down. This is one of the bedrooms, but again, a little funky because we've got a window out into this area here. And definitely smaller than standard ceiling height in here. Opens up a little bit in here. These do appear to be more structural type beams than superficial, but they're using this as a bedroom in here, even though it's not technically a bedroom. There is a fireplace in here, and while it does appear to be wood burning, it doesn't appear that anybody's using it. Hi, kitty. Walking into this area while we're still downstairs, a little bit of a coat closet area, and then a second bedroom with limited egress. Some of the ceilings have shown some signs of water damage, which I think is interesting. I will point that as I see it. But look at this, brand spanking new. So pretty huge asset having brand new heating and cooling. And then another full bathroom. As you can see, I mean, they've got the right type of drywall for a bathroom in here, just none of it is exactly finished. And then Kitty is going to escort me upstairs. So this is where we get into the reverse living type situation. So we're headed upstairs, and we just came from down there. And so this is like the main living area. And in my opinion, some pretty cool views out the front. This is technically the front door here that nobody is using. And some newer windows on this level, but this is the kitchen area. Kitchen and dining, which isn't, you know, a nice size area. It's just not configured correctly. And then kind of almost like a little mud room type area from off the back. This is where the washer and dryer currently live, but you can see we've got our vents for cooling. Looks probably like our decommissioned heat down there. Another little closet. Pantry. And then moving into one more full bedroom and full bath. So actually the listing is incorrect. It's technically three full bathrooms, but it's being advertised as 2.5. I would have to check county records to see what they really have to say about bedrooms and bathrooms. But again, the ceilings are just in rough shape. It's interesting. It's like they've all been re-plastered, mudded, but not finished. And then this is a door also, which again, just super funky because there was a pantry on the other side. So I don't know what's going on there, but I think I already went in here, but let's check it out. wallpaper. And then that's the backyard in that direction. So we have a smart thermostat. We got that going for us. Anyways, this is the house. It's listed at $845 now. I think we do have some sellers in a situation where they would like to sell. Doing comps on this particular neighborhood. ARV is about 1.25. So if you think you can make that work for you and you want this project to make a beautiful home, let us know. All right, we found the opener for the large outdoor garage. Just wanted to quick give this a peek since we could, and I know people love a big garage. This was just the one spot of water damage in this vaulted ceiling room that I noticed from earlier, which is near the chimney. Just want to show you guys that.